50% of our population.
My point is not the money being borrowed, it's who's doing the lending, China. You're putting yourself in Beijing's debt.
We are borrowing from China. We have borrowed from the United States. We have borrowed. Our health care system is money that is being, we're working together with companies like General Electric. They are who are the backbone of what we're doing in our health sector. When it comes to energy, we are working very closely with AFD, the World Bank, the World Bank and the African Development.
The criticism is, though, that China has another agenda. You're familiar with these?
We are familiar with those arguments, but our position is a very clear one. We have an infrastructure gap that we need to fill. And we are going to work with our partners across the globe who are willing to partner and to work with us to help us achieve our social economic agenda. Because Japan, for example, is our biggest lender when it comes to all our port developments. Today, Mombasa Port wouldn't be without the support of Japan. When we talk about electricity and electricity generation, we wouldn't be where we are without the support of AFD of France. So why are we focusing ourselves only on one lender? Actually, to me,
you know the reason
as far as I am concerned, we have a very healthy mix of debt from the multilateral lenders, who are basically the World Bank and the African Development Bank, to bilateral lending, like I said, Japan, China, France, all who are participating and working with us to help us achieve our objectives.
The argument is they don't have the same agenda that President Xi might have in terms of bringing Africa within the greater sphere of influence of China.
We are looking at it, like I said, from our Kenyan perspective. And our Kenyan perspective is that we have a development agenda, we have a social agenda, we have an economic agenda, and we are willing to partner with all countries that help us achieve our objective.
Your term of office ends in, what?
2022.
2022. You've said that the Constitution prevents you from standing again. Are you going to try and seek to change the Constitution? Now, on your birthday, a simple yes or no will do on that one.
No.
And when anybody says, oh, we want you to stay, we want you to stay, you'll say, no, the Constitution says it. I'm not having a third term.
Not interested in a third term.
Didn't ask you whether you're interested. If asked, would you serve?
No.
That's a clear no?
No.
You sure?
Absolutely.
You're not going to do a Mike Bloomberg and suddenly change the law?
People are talking about constitutional change, but they're talking about constitutional change not necessarily because they're desirous for the president to seek a third term. They're talking about constitutional change because of issues related to the costs of running this new constitution, etc., etc. That's the issues that are on the table.
Well, it doesn't get clearer than that. At least I think it doesn't get clearer than that. Let's wait and see if and when in 2 or 3 years' time there's a bigger wiggle room for the president goes through. But at the moment, it seems clear. He says no third term. An historic this morning, a landing for Kenya Airways after it completed its first direct flight from Nairobi to New York City. The chief executive, Sebastian, is with me. Sebastian Mikosh. We'll talk about your flight after the break.
Okay.
You're still awake?
Yeah, I am.
Just barely.